Good morning to everybody. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. We're live, people. We're live from the port of entry El Chaparral. As today, this is one of the automobiles from the Immigration Service. We are live right here in the port of entry of the Immigration Service. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless my country of Mexico, my city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. I'm live, people. I'm live over here at the port of entry of El Chaparral, where the deportation policy that it was supposedly put and implemented by Joe Biden to stop deportations. Airplane. Supposedly the deportation policy to stop deportations, and sorry about that, the noise of the airplane, to stop deportations in the United States. Supposedly they are stopping today right here. They have been there have been several people that they have been saying that deportations are still continuing. That deportations are still continuing to happen right here in the port of entry of Chaparral in our city of Tijuana. What does this mean? It means that it is continuing to happen. It is not stopping, and that, ultimately, I'm looking at some stickers. Some activists used to put some stickers right here on my face in these particular parts. It was really funny. And deportations are still happening. I will change the camera so you can see actually a couple of people that they are just recently got deported. These 3 individuals that they're sitting right there, they just got deported. They got their bags right there of food. And this is another individual that is right there with the gray jumpsuit. As deportations are continuing to happen in the city of Tijuana, it is amazing how we're still on the understanding and on the assumptions that they were going to stop, but it's not. It's continuing to happen. It is continuing to actually, not stopping. The assumption of the Biden policy that stopping the deportations, it has not stopped. It has continued. And, during the week, we have heard that more than 100 people are being deported daily in through the port of exit of El Chaparral. So the Biden policy is not going 100% fulfilled. And also, ultimately, right now, we are hearing that he is pushing the Department of Homeland Security for the 11 million citizens that he is going to give citizenship. That is ultimately amazing. ¿Qué dice? ¿Cómo está? Acaba de salir. ¿Sí? ¿Le puedo hacer una entrevista? Rápido. Lo acaban de deportar. Here is a guy that just got deported from the United States of America. Lo acaban de deportar. ¿Sabe hablar inglés? ¿Sí? See, you just got recently deported by through the United States over here. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, from which facility you were in?
Well, I was in prison.
You were in prison?
Yeah, I was in Folsom prison.
Folsom prison. How many years you did?
Almost 15 years.
15 years. Wow, almost 15 years. What do you think about the new policy? I don't know if you heard about the new policy that Joe Biden is saying. La nueva póliza que acaba de decir Joe Biden de los 11 millones de ciudadanos que le quiere dar la ciudadanía.
No, for us, it's like good news. The main thing is that a lot of people don't fulfill the command for president. They still deport a lot of people. Even they don't do nothing wrong. They just look for a better style of life. They don't respect the executive order from Biden.
So you think that a lot of people are not respecting the executive order of Biden?
Of course, they still do that. We see a lot of people come to the doors deported a lot of people, like this guy and a couple guys that just come through to the door. So it's lamentable that happened. They don't respect that.
There's a lot of people that they're getting deported, and you know that there's a lot of people that they're getting deported. So, you know, Joe Biden is saying that he's going to stop the deportations, and people are getting deported. You're seeing it right now.
I've seen a couple, you know, a lot of people go to the doors, you know, come to the doors from deported from USA. So it's still, there's nothing changed. Nothing changed. So nothing like Donald Trump. It seems like the same thing.
It's exactly the same.
The same thing, nothing changed. So hopefully, for the many Mexicanos or Latin Americans, they stay there.
¿Qué parte de México es paisano usted?
San Luis Potosí.
You're going back to San Luis Potosí? You're waiting for somebody you already ate? You already had something to eat?
Not really, but I'm waiting for somebody else, but I don't know if they come soon or no. I don't know that because I don't know them.
Okay.
I don't know who are.
So I'll come back right now if you're hungry, we can go get something. Yo se lo picho. Yo le compro ahorita una soda. Ándale pues.
All right, thank you.
Ándale pues, mi paisano.
All right.
All right. So that you see it right there. 15 years. Wow. 15 years, man. 15 years in prison. 15 years. I just told him, you know what? If you already had something to eat. And he said, no, I haven't had nothing to eat. So I said, like, you know, as soon as I finish the live feed, I'll come back over here. We can get something to eat. That's the Biden policy. My God, the sun is in my eyes. The Biden policy, supposedly, they're saying that deportations are going to get stopped. And, you know, this man, that he was in the system, as you can see, you know, he's wearing the system clothes, you know, gray sweatshirt and gray sweatpants. And he's saying, you know what? No, it has not stopped. It is continuing. It is continuing. So I don't know when the Biden policy is going to go effective, if it is going to go effective, or if it's not going to go effective, or if it is like he is saying that nobody's respecting what Biden just told the government, or if the other one that, you know, is more, everybody's assuming that, you know, that he's lying, like he just lied and I'm sorry to say this for every Biden supporter, but he just lied about, you know, the migrants, getting them a better pathway to citizenship, or get for migrants from South America to get them a better pathway to over here to the borders of the United States. And we were like, oh no, this is going to provoke another caravan. It provoked another caravan. The caravan got dismantled, and now all of a sudden the government of Joe Biden is saying, no, right now is not a time to migrate. So what are there two? I don't understand the Biden, you know, I don't understand the president, the recent president, the new president of the 46th president of the United States of America. I don't understand your policy. You're saying to people in South America that it's okay, you know, that it's okay to migrate, that you're creating a better pathway for them, and all of a sudden you say no. So you lied to the people to get a vote. Not only that, you told everybody that you were going to get them 11 million in citizenship, and now you, from 11 million, you went down to 9 million. It's not 11 million. No, at first, I'm sorry, let me rephrase myself. First, you said it was 22 million. Then from 22 million, you went to 11 million. And then from 11 million, now you're saying that it's 9 million. And it's taken you a long time. Not only that, you just got into office. I cannot demand that you do miracles from one day to another. But one of the things that you were saying, they just put, you know, a stop to deportations. And I just show you right here that people are getting deported. If this man served 15 years in prison and it's an automatic deportation, I just want to know if you are going to stop his deportation, because you're supposed to be giving, you know, second chances for asylum and refugee. And he just said, you know, as a man that has been standing here for, you know, quite some time, and it's people that are getting deported back and forth. So the Biden policy of stopping deportations, it is, if it is a lie or if it's not a lie. That's one of the things that I want to ask you. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. We're live, people. We're live right here in Tijuana, Mexico, at the port of exit of El Chaparral. Right here, you see the Mexican sign right here. It says Mexico, Tijuana. We're live right here at the port of entry, port of the pedestrian port of entry and also the exit of, the exit, port of exit from the United States to Mexico. We're live, we're walking around. As you see way back behind me, there was a guy that just got recently deported, and I just shown you 3 people that they were waiting right here in front of me, right here in the back of me. They were waiting for a ride. They just recently got deported also. So the Biden policy is still existing. The Biden policy is continuing. The Biden policy is not existing. Sorry, rephrase myself. Let me correct myself. The Biden policy is not existing, that he's stopping deportations. It is a lie. Deportations are still continuing and they're still happening. Now, it is unfortunate for people that they have this dream of, what Biden is continuing to say, that Biden is saying, I'm going to stop deportations. I'm going to hold everybody on the other side of the United States of America. And now the refugee and asylum cases are going to be heard in the United States of America. Ultimately, this is a gigantic and big problem. Why? Because everything that Mexico has been doing, that has been creating shelters, creating jobs, finding them hospitals, and creating schools and all that for migrants. Now the United States is going to have the obligation to do that, and it is, and for a lot of people, it is extremely unfortunate. Why? The number one reason why is because where is that money going to come out from? And Anthony, I was talking to Anthony right now, and he was giving me a straight fact that they pumped up. In the minimum wage, they hyped it up to $15 an hour, but they're putting up the tax of 25% more. So it is, you're not making any money. So ultimately, he's preparing himself. The Biden administration is preparing themselves and taxing the people for funding other implemented systematic procedures. That one is immigration, that they're also preparing right now to tax the citizens, and all these that is coming, all this refugee cases and asylum cases, and now that are going to be heard in the United States of America. Well, Tijuana now is going to be basically a trampoline. Is going to be a trampoline right now, Tijuana. And Tijuana is going to be a trampoline, as always has been, but it's not going to be now a trampoline like it was before. If this Biden policy still exists, and this Biden policy still is continuing, and if actually Biden comes through with every refugee and asylum case is going to be heard in the United States of America, things are going to change. No migrant is going to be staying right here in Tijuana. No migrant is going to be staying in Mexico and the borders of Coahuila and the borders of Juarez. Nobody's going to stay in Mexico. They're all just going to go through the port of entry, lift their hands and claim the asylum. And the United States is going to have the obligation to take care of them, continuously. So this is part of the, I wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit, touching on world topics. Now that I'm walking around and I'm waiting to see if there's people that they're actually getting deported, touching on world topics. You guys know what is going on in Venezuela, and now Joe Biden has been congratulated, more open, by the intern president, that is Juan Guaido. Juan Guaido, the intern president in Venezuela, just congratulated again more formally Joe Biden. And this ultimately, it ricocheted to an idea, and this ultimately, it ricocheted to an idea of what relationship Joe Biden is going to have with Venezuela. This is amazing, people. Now, you guys don't even imagine how it is the GDP doing of the country of Venezuela. The United States is, right now, their GDP is minus 3.5. Apparently, the GDP of the United States is minus 3.5. Now, the GDP right now of Venezuela is minus 30. Wow. Imagine that. Your GDP minus 30. Venezuela's gross domestic product, it is minus 30. This is why Juan Guaido, the intern president for Venezuela, he wants it urgently, and he's urgently trying to talk to Joe Biden to see if he can get some kind of support, because it is a whole mess over there. Nobody knows who's running the country. Nobody knows who's running the country in Venezuela. Socialist dictator, Nicolas Maduro is giving out some statements, and also Juan Guaido, the interim president. It is a complete mess. Venezuela is a complete mess. And understand this: one of the ways for communism and socialism to get into your country is to eliminate outsourcing. If they start eliminating outsourcing in the United States of America, watch out. Watch out. They're starting to do that over here in Mexico, and our GDP is -8, and it is going to grow. One of the strategies from Hugo Chavez to collapse enormously the economy, and also to collapse companies from international companies that they were coming over here to provide thousands of jobs. For his country, and he collapsed the outsourcing. He completely denied outsourcing, and he eliminated outsourcing. His GDP right now is -30. Now imagine if Mexico's GDP is -8. What is going to happen if they collapse the economy also over here? Amazing. God bless everybody. I'm live right here at the port of entry of El Chaparral. Right here. And to prove to everybody the Biden policy, it is non-existent, which is saying that deported people are being stopped in the United States and they're not getting deported. You just seen it. I just did an interview, and there's several people that I showed you that they were recently deported. They're not getting deported by every minute and minute and minute. No, there's time frames, and there's deportation time frames where they are being deported in through several different port of entries. But it's amazing. Amazing the understanding that a lot of people are thinking that the Biden policy, it is in effect, that is the no deportation factor, and it is a lie. It is a lie. They are still deporting, and ultimately, for everybody to understand, the lie of Joe Biden to migrants to say, I am going to create a better pathway for them to come to North America. It was a lie also. He stopped that. And he just said to everybody, no, right now is not a time for migrate. So God bless you all. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero, at Orbeez. Also, you can follow him at YouTube. And also, you can follow him at Facebook. He's been doing phenomenal groundwork in El Paso. Follow him late at night as he is broadcasting live the irregular entrances that is occurring in El Paso. Horrible, man, what is going on in that border. Follow him later on tonight. He will be live. And also, you can follow me, and he has a channel in Telegram as Anthony Agüero. You can follow me as Oscar L. Blue, also in Telegram as Oscar L. Blue. I have a channel there that is blowing up. And also, you can follow me on Facebook, this one, like this video and share. And you can subscribe to my channel at YouTube as Oscar L. Blue. And also, you can become a member. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love, everybody, because always, your country's first. God bless.